Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Welcome to the Caribbean. We are here in the absolutely beautiful Tortola. We just made port maybe around 15-20 minutes ago, and it was a glorious sight to wake up to this morning, to look out. It still looked like we were in open sea, and then just a few moments later we could start to see the beginnings of land. So it has been an absolutely breathtakingly scenic morning here on board the Disney Fantasy. We are on day 4 of our Eastern Caribbean cruise on board the Disney Fantasy, and today is our first port day. We are, as I've said, here in Tortola, and we are going on our first port adventure. So we are going on a scenic island drive. We have a beach break at Cane Garden Bay, and then we're just going to walk around the port a little bit and explore some things and see what we see. How are you feeling this morning in Tortola?
I'm feeling good. This is the weather we're looking for. No more wind, no more rough seas. Island life for me.
Yeah, from the luxury here on our veranda, the weather does appear to be absolutely glorious, toasty hot, very calm, and so I'm looking forward to getting out on land. This is another highlight day for another reason. Today is Pirate Night, so I have been so looking forward to this. I am a Pirates of the Caribbean girl at heart, but I cannot wait to see all the pirate activities tonight, and you can wait and see whether we have outfits. So we're going to head down to the Walt Disney Theatre to meet the rest of our port adventure group in just a few moments. This morning we did things a little bit differently because we knew it was going to be a really early start, also because we knew sunscreen was going to be a bit of an adventure this morning because we do have a beach break. We actually ordered room service and got breakfast delivered this morning. We just got some cereals, some pastries, coffee, orange juice, and I have to say, it feels like the height of luxury, sitting out on your veranda in the middle of the Caribbean, drinking coffee, watching your ship come into port. It has been a truly magical morning, and we have not even yet left the ship. We watched the ship come into port this morning. We sat out in our verandas to experience coming into port, and the views and the scenery were just breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. I know the camera will not do it any kind of justice at all. How gorgeous is this? Just absolutely beautiful. I'm not even off the ship yet. Okay, we are all checked in for our port adventure. We are Pongo Group. We're actually, I think, the first to arrive in Pongo Group. Which, well, let's hope we're not the only, because that'll be awkward. Talk a little bit about port adventures. Now, you can obviously book your own excursions when you're on shore. Because we are first time cruisers, I have booked all of our port adventures with Disney directly. For me, it would feel a little safer knowing that they will get you back to the ship on time. Until we kind of find our feet with cruising. Notice how I'm already talking about this being a first cruise and not an only cruise. But yeah, I just felt a little bit more confident putting it in the hands of Disney and letting them kind of recommend the excursions for us. But as I said earlier, we're going on an island drive, scenic island drive, that's going to take us all the way to the top of the hills that we've seen. And then we're going to have a beach break and just see what the island has to offer. Cane Garden Bay. I have the famous painkiller. It may be 10 in the morning, but I'm on vacation and I'm at the beach and I'm in the Caribbean. Happy vacation. insert the many hours later meme at this point. We are back on board the Disney Fantasy. We have finished our port visit here in Tortola. It has been an absolutely gorgeous day, and I will say it has been an almost perfect day. Almost. I'll let Ross tell you why it's been an almost perfect day.
Well, put it this way. Picture the scene. Wading out into the ocean. Rogue wave turns back. Head right under the water. Glasses and all. Glasses have never to be found again.
Yeah, he's talking about me. I got dunked twice. It's the closest I've ever actually felt to Bella Swan in New Moon when she jumps off the cliff. And yeah, the sea has claimed my sunglasses. Thankfully not my favourite Mickey Mouse pair, but it's days like this that explain why I bring multiple pairs of sunglasses. So yeah, my kind of overall fear of being dunked underwater has not been allayed today at all. No, but it has been a beautiful day, and we had a perfect time at King Garden Bay today. It was, I'll say beautiful so many times because I don't have a thesaurus to hand, but it was absolutely stunning. There was a sign up saying paradise, and it was just so accurate. We had such a good time at the beach, even after being dunked in the ocean by a rogue wave. And then the drive around, the scenic drive, I mean they say it's a scenic island drive, and oh my gosh, they are not kidding. It was gorgeous. And again, I know I say it all the time, but I've done my best to capture some of it for you to show you some of the sights that we've seen. I don't think the camera will do it in any way justice. That being said, I did say today, it's times like this that really explain why we wanted to start doing vlogs. That kind of drive today, it was up steep hills. It was like really kind of hairpin turns, is that the right phrase? Really tight turns, like hats off to the driver, honestly. And you just couldn't have captured that just using your phone to take a picture. So we've managed to capture a lot purely because we have a video camera with us instead. And it's memories that I would want to have, whether we were making videos for YouTube or not. I would just want to be able to look back on that and remember that day. So I am down one pair of sunglasses. I have brought half of the beach at King Garden Bay back with me in the form of sand currently resting at the bottom of the shower. But in case you have not guessed by this evening's attire, we are ready for Pirates Night. Pirate Night outfit catwalk. We would do a catwalk, but the stateroom does not allow for such things. Squeezed myself into this. So yeah, it's just a little bit after 5 o'clock just now. We are going to go either down to deck 4 or up to deck 11, probably both, and just check out what is happening, what characters are all out in their pirate gear. We're going to go and see if we can track down the man himself, Captain Jack Sparrow. I hear rumour he is on board and he is out and about meeting guests, so we're going to go and check him out. Dinner tonight is in Royal Court, so this is going to be an interesting one. Royal Court was the meal that we missed on our first night because I was seasick. It is Pirate Night menu tonight, so that means it's the same menu no matter which restaurant that you're in. And it's quite an interesting menu, not probably one of our favourite menus, but there's some things that I'm excited to try. So let us go and explore Pirates Night. Okay, we're in the G Lounge for pirate trivia. How confident are you in our performance at pirate trivia?
If it's questions solely on the answers I know about pirates, then 100%. If it's questions about things I don't know, then not very well.
How much do you actually know about pirates?
very small, mate.
Okay. Okay, we've had a quick pop back to the room just to drop some things off and pick some things up. But I have a very important update. We have a medal and a winner's hat. Okay, so the medal feels like a hollow victory. I have to be transparent. It's important that we're transparent here on 4,000 Miles to Magic. We could not and would not have won this without our new cruise friends Rebecca and James, who basically answered like 75% of the questions at Pirate Trivia. We did know a few. We did know like the Pirates of the Caribbean ones, but we would not have by any stretch of the imagination won. However, our fabulous Disney Cruise Line hat, which is actually one of the better prizes I've seen at Trivia, we did win that fair and square.
Yes.
Fair and square, we did win that. We were still on the team with Rebecca, and we were on the team with two lovely people. And we went to, they said they were from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
So we were all on the same team and smashed it. Disney Trivia Level 2. Smashed it. I believe that my not my sole contribution, but my main contribution was being the only person at the table who knew all three Simbas from the animation.
Crazy thing is, we've done badly at 1.
What do you mean we've done badly?
At level 1.
Oh yeah, we were terrible at level 1 Disney Trivia. We were absolutely terrible, but level 2 was my era. And even without having watched Lion King on the Funnel Vision 2 days ago, I would have still known all three names of the Simbas in Lion King. Do you know all three names of the people who voice Simba in The Lion King? Let me know in the comments. The other important update, we are on the move. Let's go out and see what's happening. We have set sail. It is very warm out here and very pretty. I'm sure I said this a few days ago on one of the vlogs, and I will probably repeat it more than once because I do think it bears repeating, that the one thing that's very important to me on our first cruise is to never lose sight of what the true star of a cruise, vacation, holiday, depending on where you're from, is. All the stuff that's happening around the ship itself is just magnificent. There's so much going on, there's so many fun activities going on, we've met so many fun people, but I never want to lose sight that the star of a cruise holiday for me is nature itself. But with that said, there are still fun things happening up on deck and down a few decks. So the plan for this evening in terms of the ship schedule, they are having a Mickey's Pirates of the Caribbean show at 7:35 up on deck 11, and then at 10:15 they are doing what everyone I think associates with Disney cruises as the fireworks at sea. So we will see if we can figure out, in fact if we run into any of our new cruise friends, Rebecca particularly had mentioned they've been on many cruises, so if anyone knows she will, where's the best place to stand to have a look at it. The characters are all out in their pirate gear. It's so much fun on deck, just the same way it was fun on formal night, seeing everybody dressed up in formal wear. It is super fun seeing everybody in varying degrees of pirate outfits, like from kind of nods to pirates to like full blown pirate regalia. I don't know if we should say regalia in the context of pirates, if that's the right word, but yeah, full blown pirate regalia. So we are going to hang up our winners' items and go back out on deck and find out what's happening. tides indeed. There has been a slight amendment to Pirate Night. The show has moved to the atrium, and that means everyone who was just up on decks 11 and 12 are now going to fill decks 3, 4 and 5 overlooking the lobby. So minor wrinkle in our plans for dinner, purely because we will have to get through those crowds in order to get to Royal Court. Ross has also just made the joke that we are cursed when it comes to dinner at Royal Court, because when I say the weather has taken a turn, the ship is rocking again. And I don't think this was predicted. I don't remember seeing or hearing this in the captain's announcements for today. So it is now a little bit wet outside. It is very, very windy. We took an absolute battering from every direction standing up on deck 12. So we can feel the boat rocking a little bit. But hopefully we will still make it to Royal Court for dinner, for Pirates Night dinner. It does mean probably tonight. I can't imagine for 1 second that we're going to be watching Pirates of the Caribbean on deck 11 at the Funnel Vision. But that does free us up for a few different things that are happening around the ship tonight. There's some karaoke on, there's more trivia on, I think. There's some game show style stuff on as well, and obviously we can hang about the lobby some more once things quiet down a little bit and see some more characters, hopefully. So this is going to be an interesting journey to Royal Court. Wish us luck. Let's recap the day then.
Okay.
Let's recap, rewind. So, starting the day, coming into port, breakfast on the veranda, attempted murder by the ocean.
And that was the end of the day for me.
Lost sunglasses. The most gorgeous scenery.
Yes, I will say that.
Drink of the day. Up at Satellite Falls.
Which was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Even for me who does not like your drinks.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Finally winning something at trivia.
Twice.
Once and a half.
Yeah, okay.
It's a whole victory. Pirate Night. half of a pirate show. And another good dinner. All in all, it's a win today.
Yes.
It's another win today. It has been quite a long day because I have to put on sunscreen like I'm plastering a wall. I did have to get up very early this morning to prepare for an 8:30 excursion, and we were hoping to like do a couple of different activities this evening. Ship time wise, it's around about 11 p.m. maybe.
It's 10 to 11.
10 to 11, and I think we're both kind of fairly
Done now.
wiped out at this point, so we are going to start to get ready for bed and probably put on more Pirates of the Caribbean just to round off this pirate themed day. But yeah, another incredible day, and it's going in so fast and so slow at the same time. We have 3 more full days left on the Fantasy. It does feel like such a long time ago that we were boarding the ship, but at the same time I can't believe that we're almost halfway through, and we very much are in that stage where we've started to get to know the people on ship. We start to recognise lots and lots of different people on the ship, so it's a very interesting time over the next couple of days. Just briefly a little bit about tomorrow. Tomorrow is another port day. We are making port in St. Thomas tomorrow,
Thomas.
and this time it's the US Virgin Islands. We have another port adventure planned, so if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, do all of that good stuff, and we will see you on the next one for another day here on the Disney Fantasy.